Hello, I'm Felicity and I solve cubes and other twisty puzzles. Today I'm going to be having a little look at this Dino Cube. So in my previous video about the FTO and my Super Ivy Cube, which I had stickered as an FTO, I specified that the first step in my method for solving the FTO was to solve the edges like a Dino Cube. Dino Cube is one of the first cubes that I taught myself how to solve, so I kind of just assumed that everyone knew how to solve one because they're relatively easy when it comes to twisty puzzles that you can figure out for yourself. Turns out not everyone is that familiar with how to solve a Dino Cube, so today we're going to be having a little look at Dino Cubes and how to solve them. So the model I have here is from Chi. There are various models available. I think they're all pretty cheap. This is a nice stickerless one, so coloured plastic. Don't have to worry about stickers falling off. It's got blue coloured internals, as you can see. So to get started, where do we start with any puzzle? What's it made of? It's made of edge pieces only, so it's all edge pieces. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 edge pieces, each having 2 colors on them. It uses the standard Rubik's Cube, modern Rubik's Cube color scheme: white on top, green on front, red on the right, blue on the back, orange on the left, and yellow on the bottom. Now, how does it turn? That's the next most important thing about a puzzle. It turns by the corners. So you can see here, when we make a turn, we're turning 3 of those edge pieces around one corner. So in terms of what happens when you're making random turns on it, you're disturbing 3 pieces at once per turn. So if I turn that one and then turn this one piece from that set has ended up around this corner now instead. We've swapped one there to there essentially. So if I restore these ones now, and I were to restore that, you can see we have swapped those 3 pieces around. That one was previously on the top, that one was previously here, and this one was previously there. So the various turns you can make don't interact very much with very many pieces around them, making it a relatively easy cube to deal with. There's not too much going on, so if I'm just making a bunch of random moves here to get it scrambled up, and then we'll do a little walkthrough of my approach to solving it. Now, I don't have anything written down for this the way I did for the FTO. I never found a need to really write anything down for this. It's fairly intuitive in my opinion. So we'll just go with it and see what we get. Alright, I feel like that's relatively scrambled. It's kind of hard to get it looking super scrambled because everything just keeps matching up a lot of the time. Hard to really isolate anything too much. But there we go. So, my approach to solving one of these is pick a color. Usually I'd start with white and try and build a white face. So we've got one white there, another white here, bring that up, put them together. Now we have to remember that our color scheme should be white top, green front, red on the right. So this is not the correct pairing for those. This needs to be over there, which we can easily do just by bringing it to there and then over to there. Now that's red on the right, so this should be the green front. There's my green piece. If I were to make that move, it would be in, but would lose that. So what I need to do is move it out of the way of this set of rotations. So if I move it out to here, then I can say, okay, this is where it needs to be. This is where it came from when I put it down there. So I can put it out of the way, move the spot I want it to be in, put it in that spot, and then return it. Okay, now this one needs to get up here, so it's kind of, well, it's actually not far away. We could just move the slot we want it in over to here, put it in, and then send it back. So when I was saying before that the pieces don't interact very much, we should be able to do this without really disturbing the rest of what we got there. So we just put that there, put it in, those two are now together. The only thing is when we return, we're stuck with this one out of place. So what we'll have to do is, like we did before, move it out of the way, move the space we want it down, put it in, and bring it back up. So that's our top white layer. We've got green front, red on the right, orange across from red, green across from blue, so that's all correct. So that'll be step 1, solve the top. Step 2, solve the edges down the sides. We've already got this one correct. We need green and red here, which is that piece. There we go, it's in. We need red and blue, there it is, in. We need blue and orange. Okay, so it's over here. We want it to go there. Well, we can bring that space here and put it in and then send it back. Bring it there, put it in, send it back, and then restore that one. And there we go. Now we've got the sides done, and we just have the base to complete. This one's already correct. So it's just these 3 left to do. So generally the easiest moves to do when solving the last sections are directly across rather than adjacent. So if I want to put this one over there, that's pretty easy to do. I can just bring that slot over, put the piece in the slot, return it, and then return this, and lo, we have solved it. Kind of solves itself at the end there. So that's the Dino Cube. Should we go through and do another quick solve with that? Another quick scramble. Oh, that's one thing I could do. This time I'll solve it wrong. So this puzzle, it is possible to solve in the wrong color scheme. So things like a 3x3 or a 4x4, I don't think it's possible to solve a 4x4 the wrong way, even though it doesn't have fixed centers the way a 3x3 has. But anyway, so in this, we know we should have green front, red on the right. So what if we put green on the front and orange on the right? There's my green and orange one. We'll put it there. Orange, opposite orange is red. So this is the only way we can flip this color scheme, is just by changing what's on 2 sides. Because the edges obviously have the matching colors, we can never put, say, orange next to red, because we won't have an orange-red edge piece. But this we can do. So blue will need to be opposite green up there, like that. And then this red one needs to go up there, so we can bring it closer to there. And then pop it into place. Alright, there we go. That edge is already in place. Green and red. Boom, get that in there. Blue and red. Where is blue and red? It's over here. Turn it, put it in. Blue and orange. There it is. Bring it up, put it in, and restore. So those are our edges done, even though our color scheme is backwards. And the base, orange and yellow is already in. Same as before, put this one over there and we'll probably solve those 2 for us as we go. So that's the slot, bring it over, put it in, send it back, and we're done. So there you see I've demonstrated that it is possible to solve it with the wrong color scheme, but only in so much as which side red and orange go on, or you could call it which side green and blue go on, because if we put red on the right, we should have green on the front, but we've got blue on the front. Or you could say that it was the yellow and the white that were in the wrong places, because we got green front, red right. We want white on top, but we've got yellow on top. So there you go. I think that's about all there is to say about the Dino Cube. Oh, it's possible to do slice moves, but I don't know why you would want to. I guess it could be useful as a way of scrambling. Can you do a checkerboard on this? That'd be interesting, I wonder. Anyway, there we go. Hopefully that has been an enlightening look at the Dino Cube. And if you were struggling with my FTO method because you didn't know how to solve a Dino Cube, hopefully this has given you some ideas on how to do that. I'm just going to solve this again one more time while we're here. That needs to go there, move it out of the way, put it in, bring it up, that one there, blue and red, that needs to go there, green and red there, and green and orange there, and base. Oh, nothing's solved yet on the base. That's a nice change. And everything's across from where it needs to be, adjacent rather than opposite. So what will we do here? There we go. Now we've got that one solved. Now we can solve that one over to there as before, and that'll get us completed. Okay. My name's Felicity. I solve cubes and other twisty puzzles. This has been a look at the Dino Cube. Thanks for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, all those things. Engagement is good. Let me know what you'd like me to do a video on next. I have quite a number of non-WCA puzzles that I've taught myself how to solve. I'm perfectly happy to demonstrate and talk about any of those, so if you've got an idea for what you'd like to see, let me know. Thanks for watching and see you next time.